I think it started, right? I hope so. Okay. Let me. Oh. I'm a dummy. I didn't put the chat window. I am a dummy. Okay. I am a dummy. Um. I mostly fixed it. We're good. Mostly fixed it. And now I do the rest. Blah. Hmm. Then here. And then here. Blah. Hi, Michael. Hi, hi. Sorry, give me just a second. I'm doing the shares. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we good. Yeah. We good. We good. Thank you. We good. Hi, hi. Hi, Sasha. Hi, hi. Welcome stream, everyone. Hope y'all are doing well. Bleh. Da, da. Ooh, whoops. Wrong thing. Let me switch that. We're good. Hi. Hope y'all are doing well. Hi, hi. Hydrate. That's a good idea, actually. Give me a second. Where did I put my thing? It's here. Yeah. I'm gonna put it closer. It's better. Oh, yeah. mm, mm, mm. Ah, here we go. Hi. Hope y'all are doing well. Thank y'all for being here. We're starting and going. Oh, Botrix woke up and joined the YouTube side of the chat. That's good. It took it a little bit. What the? Okay, they came back. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. You're probably wondering, what is this? It's not. Oh, I accidentally took a screenshot. Good job. Uh, it's from Marathon. Hey, Al. Up and say, hi. Look, and hope y'all are doing well. Hi, hi. Da, 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 da. We'll give it some moments. Let things start up and stuff. That's just the beginning. I was rereading rules since it's been a long time for me. I don't go into it too much. Oh, that's fine. That's understandable. That's understandable. Thank you for being here. Goober. You damn right. Mm. Mm. It's a thing. It's okay. It's okay. Goober is fine, you know. It's just it's a silly thing. I'm a silly tomboy, so it makes sense. uh, so we're just warming up while we're here. In the meantime, I guess welcome to the perimeter in Marathon. That's what this is. So many streamers tend to forget some rules and stuff, so I'll look at it. Oh no, no, yeah, that makes sense. I understand that. I understand that. I definitely understand that. $3 years indeed, and 2 months. Hey, Radiant, welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Hi, hi. You don't remember me? Well, you will remember now. Might have been in a raid. Possibly some raid. You joined in the raid. You followed at the time of the raid, and then it just, you know, and that was 3 years and something ago. But now you're here, so it's time to remember and not forget. I wasn't really hanging on Twitch much. I watch a lot of anime and play games and stuff. Oh, that's fine. I understand that. I definitely understand that. So don't worry about it. It is this thing. I don't tend to watch a lot either. Time. Mostly time. Mostly time. If I'm streaming, I'm not watching. If I'm working on stuff for the streams, then I'm also not watching. Raid follow, never to be seen again until we come back many years later. Yep, exactly. That's it. That's it. That's exactly it. It happens. It's okay. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. I think it's a process of the raids, right? It's like you're just there. You don't think about it. You join to support. You follow to support. And then it's like just and then it happens and it's like, oh, hold up, notification. Who are they? I'm following them. What is this? And you check, it's like, oh, cool. That's usually how it goes. It's normal. Don't worry about it. 1900 anime. I'm sure they're, yeah. I guess so. Hi. I'll stream. Ooh. Ah, sorry, especially where it is. There you go. I feel like Zim sometimes from Vinny Zim. Who are you? Who are you? What? Whatever. I don't know. Someone that I've been following for a while. It's a thing, you know. It's like the Doom song. Do me. So it works out, you know. Now you're here. That's what matters, right? What matters is you're here. Okay. And I hope you enjoy. While we're just chilling, walking around, invading, and performing science. The science we're going to perform is a bit different today. Because we are in a place based on, or ripped from Marathon. Alright, hi. And that thing, curiously enough, is like, we're locked inside this place, right? We're locked in here. In this world. But there's methods to the madness, you know? Yeah, I just got back home to PT session. Drive 3 hours from New York City. Hey, understandable. You got some good sleeps with how energetic you is. I'm always energetic. What you want about? I'm always energetic. Oh, the arm stopped tracking. That works. I'm always energetic, so nothing new there, right? Come on, track. You're good. You're doing fine. There we go. And so, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get real close. Thank you, Mariah, for the shoutouts. We're gonna get real close to that wall over there. Well, door, actually. The door doesn't open for us, but ow! I got hit by something. It was you, guess it. It was you. I saw it. Hi, Mariah. Hi, hi. So we're gonna get real close to this door that doesn't open, right? There's this door that doesn't open. We're gonna get as close as possible. Okay. And we're gonna do this thing, this funny thing, called a drone. We're gonna launch a drone. And the drone, because of the way I spawned it, it was the bones. We could say that about I Twoggle, hi hi. Can you see me outside? Hi. You did see me. I went for your nephew's birthday. Nice. Hope it was fun. Hi. You're seeing me pilot my drone? Hi. I think. Yeah. And so we're gonna see if there's something outside using this wonderful drone, right? How far can we go using the drone? Oh, this is the end of the chunk. I see. Because I know they cheated to, it's actually quite a bit more than I expected. But it's the low res version. Hi, Alex. Hi, hi. Yeah, this is the low res version of the things when the chunk unloads. Alright. Hope you're doing well, Alex. There's a piece of the chunk unloaded. Because they ripped this from a loaded chunk from the, closed alpha of Marathon. And I was like, how much did they actually put here? Hi, Vane. Hi, hi. I'm inside that little home, house, thing, facility, thingy. You know what got my nerve was in a shopping mall, and what they have instead of arcades, a lot of our car VR games. Hey, yo, that's interesting. Oh, wait, there's more. There's another facility here. Hey, yo. Or unloaded chunk of it. Partially loaded chunk. From another facility. Interesting. Oh, actually, it's an entire thing. I know. Hi, hi. Like it's an arcade setup with that instead of traditional video games. That sounds cool to me, yeah. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty awesome. Yeah, did you try them out? That is the big question. I see a lot of unloaded chunks around. That is interesting. That is really fascinating. The map is pretty cool, yeah. It's unloaded. It's an unloaded, unfinished area marathon. Nah, but remind me Kathy because she loves VR. You should have tried it, you know? You really should have tried it. I think your problem is you didn't try VR yet. Okay, let's bring the camera back. Let's kill the drone. Let's kill the drone. Why can't I kill it? Okay, there we go. It should be back to me. Hi! I'm at the under the preference that the nephew wants to try them. Yes, yes, I think so. Hi, Travis. Hi. So we're back here. There's actually a lot. Have you ever been to one of those? I have it at home, right? So, ow! Did I just get hit by a tennis ball? I think I was. What the hell? But yeah, that is marathon. We're doing evil things. I'm being thrown stuff. So yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of marathon stuff outside. Did I like because I was moving I dodged something by accident? Yes, yes, I saw what you did there, Mariah. I saw what you did there. The interior, I really love the aesthetic of marathon. I think it's really cool. Hi, Foky. Hi, hi. I really love the aesthetic. If it wasn't, I can see it over there in the activity feed, right? So it's like, chat is here, activity feed, requests, ads thing, which is going to start in 30 seconds. Oh, and this is a public world. This is a public world. And my controllers turn themselves off. And they're back on again. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Hey! First name is gonna be no. It's definitely not. Insert at. Forgot. I don't think Marathon is gonna be another con card because it was gonna be another con. It definitely was. Um, I think it definitely was gonna be another con card. But Bungie and Sony had the foresight to look, opening. We can't. I actually tried to go up there. We can't. There's a invisible barrier. In the actual game, you can. That's an infiltration point. Uh, start writing that shit down. I know, right? But what happened is that they delayed the game. They had the really good idea of delaying it, you know, and like it's usually said, and I think it was Shigeru Miyamoto that said this, a delayed game always has a chance of being good one day, you know? So, from what I've seen of Marathon now, post-delay, and we're gonna have the SummerSlam next week, which I will be playing Saturday. So Saturday I'll be playing that. I know I'm gonna have at least one guest that'll be teaming up with me. I don't know if there's gonna be another, or not, but at least for now there's gonna be one guest for Saturday. We're gonna be playing Marathon on Saturday, the SummerSlam, which is free. It's like this free open beta thing they're doing a week before the game comes out. I'll be playing it. I want to see how it is. I love the graphical aesthetic of it. Always did. I love the soundtrack, I think. But Bungie soundtrack is normal. They need Marathon to succeed, or more than likely. Yeah, so that is another thing. They needed to succeed. Honest and biased review. Yes, honest and biased review. Absolutely. Absolutely. Honest and unbiased review afterwards. Basically, Bungie has this problem. The way they work best is when they're against the wall, when they're under pressure. It's their best content in games. May have been in Halo, may have been in Destiny, Destiny 2. The best was always when they were under pressure. Right now, the pressure is different. They never had this amount of pressure. Right now, it's make or break. I don't think it's even a matter of layoffs. It's a matter of if Marathon collapses, I'm pretty sure Bungie is gonna get pulled out, and Destiny 2 goes into maintenance mode until it's shut down. Not quite. So, let's talk about the Concord part and Bungie. That was not Bungie devs. Some ex-Bungie from millions of years ago were in the Conquer team. But they haven't been in Bungie for years at that point, right? It's just old people. It's kind of like, you know how the Windlight situation with Highguard, where they were made by ex-devs from several companies, you know? There's probably a reason why they were ex-devs, you know? Just things to keep in mind, right? This is the same case. There's probably a reason why some of those were ex-Bungie. See what I mean? You know? So, see what I mean? Hey, Jeffrey. Welcome stream. Up and say hi, hi. And basically, what ended up happening was kerfuffle. Slot one day. Is it? I mean, it's a perimeter from Maryland. Let me actually smooth out the camera. There we go. So I think it's like right now, since Bungie is in make or break mode, and what we've been seeing of Marathon now, post like half a year of silence, they didn't show anything. They just went into we gotta make it work mode, and they just huddled up, went into silence, just worked on it for 6 months nonstop, and I think what they've been revealing now, way different. Way different. I mean, still Marathon, it's still the same aesthetic, but different. So, I'm gonna give it a shot. We have the server slam next week. I'm gonna play it on stream. We're gonna see how it is, you know? We're gonna check it out and see if the game goes beyond just the really cool aesthetics and really cool soundtrack. We're gonna see. Should be okay. I'm cautiously optimistic because of the unfortunate history that Bungie has of working best or doing their best work when they're under pressure. They were never under this pressure. This is the make or break. We're gonna get shut down kind of pressure if this fails. So there's a chance that something really cool will come out of it. So I'm hopeful, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Like Dragon said, they needed to succeed. And I think it's, yeah. Blue Point was a case of Herman Holtz being a jackass. Let me put that in a nicer way. Herman Holtz is a clown. He's essentially ruining PlayStation from within. It's like he was planted there to destroy everything, and he's succeeding so far. He's doing an amazing job of wrecking PlayStation from within. It's amazing because he's the CEO of the PlayStation division. It's that weirdo that is the CEO of PlayStation. He's doing really a great job destroying it. I mean, if that was the future of PlayStation he had in mind, perfect, bang up job, it's gonna be great. If that was not the plan though, which it probably wasn't, we have a problem. Because that dude is doing everything he can to go after live service only. Blue Point was a single player powerhouse. You see what's happening? Do you see the problem? That is it. So Blue Point didn't get shut down because they do bad work. They got shut down because they do good work in the wrong thing of what that jackass wanted. Ivan, so hi. So that's a good, lots of pressure to do some certain things, but so, poor Blue Point. We're never gonna get Bloodborne now. If we ever were. Well, there's that problem. There was a rumor that they were working on a live service game, and they didn't want to do it. Yeah, so apparently what happened, the rumor that is going on about that, which apparently was confirmed to be true, was they were working on a live service God of War game that they actually pitched, not necessarily the live service part. They pitched the God of War game. And then that God of War game was put into live service. So a single player team was shoehorned into working on a live service game. We saw how well that went for BioWare and Anthem, right? We saw that went brilliantly. It was like best thing ever. Oh wait. What? You're saying it wasn't? Oh. Yeah, so that's basically what was happening. And of course, they kept missing deadlines because they were trying to work on something that they never worked before. So, of course, deadlines are a problem. You forgot about Anthem, yeah. A lot of people did, except me. Visuals with audio is... Really? Is it? Hi. 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 Is it? We'll get about is if the original devs work on it just like that. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Still thinking down from that work call. Kind of ruined the rest of the week for me, and I have to go back to work on tomorrow. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. The concept of Anthem was really cool. You know, it's great. But yeah, yeah. I should have seen it coming. Um, don't feel bad, Manjo. It'll be okay. It sucks, yes. But just enjoy, relax. It'll be okay. You know, it's fine. It happens. It's one of those things, you know. Shit happens. Sometimes we gotta go to the toilet. That was life going to the toilet. They threw a curveball on you. It'll be fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. This is coming from someone who had a lot of curveballs thrown at throughout her life. Wait, the audio is ahead? Say the game lost its anthem. Not the most elegant analogy. It is not, but it is indeed the best one I can think of. We all gotta go to the toilet. Sometimes life does too, and throws shit at us. It's really the best one. It's not elegant, but it's accurate, unfortunately. Uh, really long curveballs. Heck yeah. Hey, I am look at it this way, okay? The opportunity to start streaming came from a massively long curveball that lasted years. So, not all curveballs are bad. Some lead to good things. So, you know, that's okay. Sometimes you can polish the turd and turn it into a diamond. Say I should not have only relied on Microsoft Teams to keep my inventory, of course. Yeah, we can definitely say that. And besides, it's Microsoft. It's like, mm, mm. Um, never rely on something made by Microsoft. That's just the way. I don't rely on Windows, that's for sure. My fault for being dumb and not keeping backups. That can happen. But here's the thing, you know. Now you know. You're never gonna forget again. That is the thing. You can use Teams, right? which is dumb because company can go, fuck itself. Companies want a lot of things when they don't know what they're doing because they don't work with it. Um, and surveillance stuff so can keep track of what you're doing. And that's what they want teams. That's what they want teams. Not because it's good. Well, I always forget shit. Exactly. But some things I don't. You create things in time to negate the forgetting. Like, for example, I kept forgetting to set streams to record. It's okay. I just made it in a way that I can't forget because I set streams to auto record the moment I press start. See? So you learn and you just start adapting. So that's basically it. So it does suck, but I'm pretty sure it's never gonna happen again after this. Because now you're always gonna be on the ball with the backups. It's okay. So then have a supervisor bring down their necks when she forgets stuff. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. Ow! I got hit with a taco. It's a different kind of supervisor. But I do have a supervisor. You know who is a supervisor? Let me tell you who is the supervisor. Mods and the entire community. If I drop the ball, I will know. I will be let known about things. It's basically how it works. I drop the ball, the entire community will let me know. The mods will let me know. you know. So yeah, it's basically it's a similar thing, right? It's a similar thing. Consider I do this full time. This is the only thing I do. So it's very similar. It's the same thing. It's basically the same thing, just applied differently. Um, oh, how can I say this? It's like if we look at this, like this is essentially my job, right? So it's similar in that regard. I don't see this as a complete job because I do this because I enjoy it. Say in Portuguese, no, no. I do this and I love doing this. I enjoy it. Um, it's the usual thing is that I think it's the way you say is if 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 you love your job then you don't work at all or something like that. I forgot. I forgot the exact wording, but it's something like that. But it's still my work, right? So if I fail at my work, right? Makes sense. So I do have supervisors. All of if I think about it, all of nearly 8,000 supervisors. That makes sense. I have 8,000 supervisors. It's a bit different, but that's how it works. It's 8,000 supervisors. You love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. Yes, thank you. That's it. Thank you. Yep. Thank you, Hassan. That's it. That is exactly it. So, I love my job. I never work a day in my life. But there is work to do. It's just stuff I like to do, right? um, so I guess I got 8,000 supervisors. Anyway, that's it. It works out. It works out. It works out. So it's like a stream. I work on the model. I work on the updates of the model. In several cases, I work on the 3 environments I use for my streams. This is not made by me, of course. Um, This is by Bungie and someone ported it to your chat in this specific case. Um, where's the 8K sub from? 8K subs? What? 8K super? What do you mean? Supervisors. Yes. I assure you, it's not all from Twitch, which is... I forgot how many. How many is it on Twitch? Hold up. Oh, Jesus, I walked into something. Okay, on Twitch is 5,700. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. On Twitch is almost 5,800. That's the Twitch side. There's the other sides. You know, I do a lot of things in multiple places. So total is around 8,000, give or take. Give or take. Total. Might have some. Yeah, there's some dupes. You know, I think there's some dupes and everything. Which is, you know, it's fine. There's some dupes on everything, which is fine. And even some dupes on Twitter, you know, the gaming Twitter and the VR Twitter, to call it something, you know? Gaming and development Twitter, but even the VR Twitter is development related, but it's the VR part. So, a bit different. And I have like, what, 2,000 something on the gaming part and 700 on the VR part, something like that. So that's, and then I know there's dupes, you know. I know there's dupes. Hey. 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 Oh, look at oh, the coffee stream bot. I forgot about that. We do have the coffee stream bot as well. So you know, there's that. What else that work? Donathon donation? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I see what you did. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Meow. Meow. But I'm a raccoon, so you know, a bit different. I can't meow. I can yell, I suppose. Zaka. Hands. Come on. Don't fail me now. Zaka. Maybe this. Roar. Wait, let me make this a bit more convincing. I just realized I had a mirror. What the fuck? Ow! Rabbit! I would add something to this conversation, but nothing, sadly. Ah, that's okay. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You're here. You're listening. It's okay. Raccoon ASMR. Like that. Or something like that. Wait, let me add to the entire thing by doing this. Rawr. Rawr. It's a thing, don't worry about it. Absolute cinema. Unrelated, what's the name of the world you're on? I forgot to ask earlier. Yes. This world is called... Oh, check it out. Okay, it's called Perimeter Lab Marathon. That's it. Perimeter Lab Marathon. From Marathon. Although this is like, this is not even from the release version of the game yet, because this is from marathon. You know, like running a marathon? Marathon. Perimeter Lab Marathon. Uh, this is from that long past, what's the name? Alpha? Open Alpha? I call it something? Where the game got a slight graphical polish, so this lab actually looks better. I've already seen pictures and videos of this same lab, and it does look better. And what we're gonna see in the SummerSlam, um, which is closer to the final version of the game, um, but the aesthetic is the same, just a bit more polished than what we're getting here, especially the outside. The outsides got revamped a lot compared with what we have here in the final game, and from stuff we've been seeing. This is Perimeter Lab Marathon. Pretty cool. I like it. It is a neat thing that they have going here. It's a neat thing they have going. Let me check something. I'll check later. But I think I might, since my homework, because it looks so cool. I know, right? It does look really cool. I really love how it all looks. You can kind of see, because this entire thing is like you know those prefabs? It's of Dark Knights and Field Labs. It's similar. It's a similar aesthetic like thing because this is all prefabs. If you look at the world, you can see, you know, link where things link from the prefab part. See? It's like saying this part goes here, this part goes there, this connects here. See? Link, 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 link. And basically everything is just several modules. Hold up. Okay. Several modules is just connect. It's all made like that. You can kind of see when you're looking at things, see the seal of where the windows go, and you have the instructions of where things connect. B6 area connects with the other B6, and so on and so forth. It's all like this. Even when you look at the top, you can see the construction lines of where all the prefab stuff connects. So this was like this lab just was dumped here in this area, which is cool. How they actually went really deep into the little details of showing, like, look at the modules. You know, like, here's storage. It's all in these little modules that are, like, stacked and so on. Like, here, it's the same thing. You can see the two modules stacked on top of each other, forming that, and same thing for this entire thing, you know? So they actually did a really good job, with showing that this is a prefab lab that was literally just put together like Lego. Which is really cool. I really like what they did here. And every room is like this exit here. You go to another exit. Where was the other one? Because there's two. You go to this little exit, and it's the same door. You can tell that it's the same module of the door that was like stuck there. And boom, that's the door. This is the door module. You know, so it's kind of like that. So I think graphically they did a very good job of showing this is all a prefab. Which gives it this curious sci-fi but retro in how it looks, overly clean and almost clinical but cold aesthetic, which is really interesting, I think. It gives it a certain artificialness, which is the idea. Uh, it gives it a curious artificialness, which I think, in terms of the graphical vibe they were going for, it's perfect with the idea of it. Which for anyone who knows about Marathon as a series, because this is not the first game. This is fourth, technically. Technically, um, it's all actually about artificialness from other things and putting stuff together from bits and bobs of others. It's almost the entire thing, the entire concept. Ow! God damn it! I get the sound. Wait, I saw an yeah that I missed 7 minutes ago. Yeah, it was a bad yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know if it was good, but I hope it was. Hope you're doing well, Yoda. Hi, hi. I do need to change. To throw stuff at me is not just beer chat only. No, but I need to fix that. I have a light directly on top of me, so I'm really, really very illuminated here. You did! Success! Yeah! Let's go somewhere else now. It's okay, so hi, hi. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're streaming well. Yes, I noticed you were streaming, but I was too late because I was already coming here, so I couldn't see it. Hi, hi. You're so right. Oh, yeah, there's a light directly above me. If I go here, see, it's a bit darker. Now I'm dark. It's very dark here. See? Why did my right foot stop working? God damn it. Quick. I'm gonna do an evil thing. I'm gonna do this evil thing. Bonk. Go follow Kisa. Go, go, go. It's okay. Go do it. Yeah. How's the water in the world? There's none that I can see anyway. There is no water. There's a lot of artificial equipment and science equipment. Well, go follow again. I guess really- It's okay. No running water? It's all good. I'm evil, I thought. No. I mean, I don't know in the game if there's gonna be that, but here, for example, here's the wash thing. This is a washer module for the thing, but it doesn't trigger it. No, no. The, bonk. Just there we go. No, no. That's how it works around here. Oh my god. I'm alive, we're good. I'm alive, we're good. Let me grab this chair here. And go. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm evil. See? Look at this evilness, huh? Hmm? Hi, Tony. Hi, hi. Welcome, sir. Welcome, say. You can be both. Evil and nefarious? I am, yeah, that's right. Hmm. Well, look at my evil as I fail to. There you go. See? Evil. As I pick up my mini me, and she doesn't like to be picked up, so she wiggles her arms. So I'm gonna let her down. I'm gonna let it in because poor thing. Aw. Yeah, very evil, see? Thank you for the follow, Leon. Welcome stream. Happens. You got it back. It says my Discord account got hacked. Oh, sorry to hear that. But hey, you got it back, so make her into a plush. I do. I do. Hey, Violet. Hi, hi. That's good. Thank you. We're doing well. I hope you all are doing well. If you keep your mouth's lip twitching once in a while, it never gets old. Wait, they're twitching. Where's the twitch? Where is it? I mean, I'm on Twitch. That makes sense, actually. That actually makes sense. We're on Twitch, so the lips twitch. You're waterlogged. Oh no, sorry to hear that. Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, Discord is being dumb about licking data again. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's Discord. They're dumb. At this point, I think they're dumb by nature. So this thing, they're dumb by nature at this point. I think, but it's okay. You know, it's okay. Uh, oh, sorry about that. At least you know they with the thing they did, they were like, yeah, we're gonna cut ties with this thing, and they did. This provider, I'm passing back up, but makes sense. Um, this weirdo provider, uh, Persona, I think was the name. They cut ties with Persona. God only knows what they're gonna pick now, but oh my god, I'm sorry, the little windbreaker on the thing, the little microphone thing is here is broken, like completely ripped and falling apart. So if I do, it causes the sound blast. I managed to adjust it now a bit to cover it. So they cut ties, yes. They cut ties with Persona. They cut ties with Persona. We can say they became persona non grata. I'll see myself out. I'll see myself out. Monk. It's okay, it could be worse, you know? It can always be worse. That is the one thing that we can be certain of. Can always be worse. Mm. But anyway, let's go somewhere else. This world's not too big. Because just a chunk from perimeter and marathon. I like the fact that you can see the prefab nature of even the stairs here and stuff. It's great. Very prefabby. Oh look, it's a head pad. Look at that. Look at head pad. Look at head pad. Yeah. Okay. Let's go somewhere else, okay? So many places to go, so little time. Or something. Or so they say. I don't know. I think I had something I said here. Let's just check. Or did I? Or am I thinking of the wrong place? Hmm. I am thinking of the wrong place. Good job. Oh, shit. I Click the wrong thing. I always click the wrong thing. That's normal. Clicking the wrong thing is normal. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Why is there a world called hardcore cuddling? I don't know. Autobot. Start your engines. Wait, what? There's Transformers here. Hey, you. Where is this? Very soon. What is with these names? In worlds. Come on. Did you say something that a bot cut off or something? Have a good rest, Tony. Thank you for being here. Bye bye. Wait, I didn't see anything from the bot. What did you see? I mean, it's actually hard to see in the way this works actually. The because I use the restream chat to see everything. Um, and sometimes system messages don't appear. So there's a chance that whatever you saw, I didn't see it. I have to let Noli know that I got hacked from that, but no clue how to contact Lee for saying that. She is in my server if you're in my server. So you can probably get to her from there. Let me. You can see my Discord server there. You can find her there since she's in it. Probably see the name from there. Probably be easier. I am super evil, yeah. Nefarious. I'll have to update the Discord link. That's not gonna be the link soon. I should really change that already. I I keep forgetting. But I should probably fix that. Probably. Might be a good idea. That's done. Yeah, add to the list of shit to do. Yeah, that sounds about right. What is this world? I kind of want to see it. I'm gonna check out a world that I don't know. Let's check it out while we chill. So that's the thing. It's a way. Pew! Pew! I see what you're saying already. What were you saying? I was saying that you can from my Discord server. Lee is there. You can find her from there. What is this? What am I hearing? What is this? Have a good rest. Bye bye. I'm gonna stop that because of me trying to figure out if the lighting is using light volumes or not. I think it is actually. I actually think it is. Imagine. Maybe. Maybe not. Eh. So if it got blocked, I does it. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a tanuki. It's a massive tanuki statue. It's a massive tanuki statue. Yeah. Is that a low poly city outside? That's a very low poly city outside. Hey, you. Interesting. We can't go through walls. That's the thing. There's more stuff. Do we just? That actually, there's nothing here, which is hilarious. Um, there's a massive blank room in here for some reason, and that's probably all the same. So, but here, can we jump out? Me trying to glitch out of this place, fall down. Interesting that we have like they didn't fix the draw distance issue or destiny. They should the destiny unity. It's okay. I want to check things outside. So okay. And now what we do is we take a step to the side. Wait, what? I was suddenly pushed in. Ha! Okay. No, it is. Can I land on this? Yes. Okay, we actually get a nice. Oh, we see a nice view of the inside because this is one-sided. Okay. Are we gonna land on this? So, oh, there was absolutely nothing, and the performance tanked down there in a very strange way. That I actually felt a chill down my spine when that happened. Because I was like, oh shit, is this gonna... No, it didn't crash. But I thought so for a moment. Um, that was a weird thing. That was weird as shit. Okay. that was a weird thing. Okay. Let's check some other place. This is the thing. There's a new fishing world that is being all the rage. I'll probably show it in a moment. It actually looks really nice. If everyone knows what is that name, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say that name. Hmm. Um. Hogwarts Legacy: The Great Hall. Uh. Manu Nook. Let's go to... Where is it? Let's go here. Hi, Oswaldo. Hi, hi. I got stream. Morning. Ah, it is 4:30 a.m. So I guess. I guess. I guess. And now, my God, everything died for a moment. Why am I seeing myself blue? But oh, just weird lighting. I understand. Oh, progress will be by itself. The light's gone. Where's the light's gone? Where's the light's gone? And here we are at this curious island, and for some reason, the lighting that is affecting me, you don't see it. I don't know why. I mean, you see it, but I see it differently. Yeah, the light's back. We're good. See, here's the place, huh? Works on Quest 2 and even on mobile. So if you have an Android phone or um, iOS phone, you can actually come here and check it out. Of course, mobile controls. So it's not the best experience, but you can tell the Animal Crossingness of it. And then we interact. See? That's how they talk, just like in Animal Crossing, you know? That's it. Not the fishing world, yes, the fishing world. That everyone sees, and I'll make you all suffer it too. Just a little bit. Hey, it's actually pretty cool, you know? It actually looks neat. Oh, you can actually click. I didn't click here yet. What happens? You may or may not have been there. Pretty sure you've been here. Pretty sure everyone's been here. I can't turn in the bounty. I like the aesthetic, you know, this old school 3D stuff. And there's things around and stuff. we can't get in. I want to get in people's houses. I want to invade their privacy. That sounds wrong, said like that. But in terms of games, yeah. Upgrades. We have upgrades. Okay. Wait, how do I upgrade? Do I click it? Can't afford it. Okay. So you kind of just buy stuff, you fish, and so on. Fishing is like... What's the name of that game? The farm game. I keep forgetting. I get it. The fishing is like in that game. Where you like press the trigger button to keep the thing within what you're catching. That. But the name escapes me now. The name escapes me now. And here we are. There's... I wonder if the shop appears. It does. So you can get it. Hey, Shadow. Hi. Tomboy. That's a very specific thing. You can get the boats, the rowboats. You can get things and, you know, surfboard and stuff. You can open your menu. I wonder if the menu appears if I do this. Oh, it does appear. Okay. So you can see the menu. Let's go. Oh, fog. There you go. That's new. I got him again. I guess you saw the stuff I'm using as reference. Oh, yeah. I wonder... I know there's something in that direction, but now the fog is kind of like covering up. It's not pale. It's very strange lighting. For some reason, you're not seeing the lighting I'm seeing. I don't know why. I don't get out much, no. How did you guess? Okay, now it's getting night. It's night time. But here, if we do the fishing thing, right? I can grab this. Here's a thing. See? And then you actually need to like do that, you know. And this way. Yeah. Woo! Clink. Ah, you see that? Good toss, huh? Or something. It has when she has to. That sounds about right, actually. I got everything at home. Why would I leave? And then you get a little thing. Oh, here we go. See? See what I mean? Ta-da! I don't know if... Oh, the game itself doesn't appear on stream, I think. Okay. That too! Oh, because you're always with a concept. That makes sense. Yeah, basically I just kind of get everything delivered nowadays. Not a cookie. Ta-da! Get pocketed. Oh, there goes the hand again. Yes. That's how this game works. There's more areas you can go to, but you need a boat. You kind of start here, you know? And if you look at your hand, if I could control my hand again, which I can't right now, because it didn't come back. Materials. That's fair. Is this gonna work? Oh, you did? Ah, there we go. So I don't know if you can see. No, you cannot. Okay, you can't see the little thing I see. So I can see the level and the money I got. Also, annoying. This is Ruben's school. For law, I can order food from an MBR. Imagine how things have changed. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, I'll just grab this one more. Oh, this one is putting an effort. There you go. It was just a tiny little fish. Which gave me a thing. Okay. Is it raining? Oh shit, it's raining. Fish. Why mine for fish? Because yes. I mine for fish. Huh? The gold structure or something was the heck. I mean, it's a nice little creature, you know? Gamble all. The gamblins. The gumburing. Gumburing. I wonder if there's a house you can have. Eventually. I never climbed this. So we're checking it out. See what happens. Nothing. I think this is the starting area, isn't it? It is. Yep. So click here. Set spawn point here. Yes. Tiny tail. No. It's pretty. Oh, it's night now, so you can see it. Hi, Angel. Hi, hi. I can stream. Hope you're doing well. It is the night time. Saying it to give chat a show. Hey, tail. See? We need to have a talk with your chat when someone to take the number one spot on kick. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Shadow. Totally not being able. I see what you're saying. Uh, I don't know what you mean. Kick? What kick? I don't know anything about kick. Good vet, nice. And there goes the right hand now. Stop tracking. That's fair. The drink. It's the kick of a drink. On it. This is, not going well. I really want this to, there we go. Take a small break and return to the part of it more personal. That's fair. I don't know. I think, yeah, you have first place. Oh yeah, the first place is this we're talking about. Wait, what is the command for that? Let me see if it's even working. I don't know if the command is working. Is it okay? Oh, okay, it did appear. I don't know if you can see it, but it's related with that. Wait, what was the command for the other thing? I forgot what the command was for the other thing, actually. Yeah, trying to remember what was the command for that. Because I forgot. What was the command? Shit. Bug! There was one to show what Travis is talking about. Which is like this ranking of who donates more, right? And there's specific things. Not Throne! No! I got nothing on Throne. No, not Throne. Uh, that makes sense. I completely forgot. I need to check on Discord what the command is. I have Discord closed. This is always gonna be nice. Ow! Oh my Jesus! Wait, frustration. Yeah, but, give me a second. I need to open Discord for this. Yes, I don't even have Discord started in this computer. Okay, so if I go and check my own admin section, I can probably see what the command was. I think. I think it's here. To command. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I see what it is now. I see what it is. Okay, we're good. Let me close this thing. Okay, so as soon as I threw something. So the command, the actual, is I forgot it was top 3. The thing that Travis was talking about was this here. It is a surprise, you know. It should, there we go. See, there's a thing for the top 3. There it is. There's a thing for the top 3. So now you know. On it. I think only mods can summon the. Oh, actually no. You can do it too. Okay, so everyone can do the top 3 and the thingy. Yeah, and the Donathon command. I should make top 3 actually show the top 3, but it's in flux, so it's complicated. We'll figure it out. It's dark in here. Dark in here. I'm in. We can see the thing, you know. It's dark in here. Dark in here. Donathon. Oi. Oh, look, the sun is rising. The sun is rising very fast, actually. Bye bye. Sleep well. Thank you for being here, Angel. See, it's common. It's the sun is coming, although it's cloudy. But I mean, it rained before, so I guess it makes sense. That's fair. Make the thing that appears for Donathon command a bit bigger. Yeah, I noticed that. But now it's a bit. Yeah, need to make it bigger. Um, it is bigger in a desktop stream, but I need to make it bigger for these. For the VR streams. I made it a bit smaller, right? I'll fix that after that. I can't right now because wrong computer. Make it the whole screen. I mean, I don't want it to cover like chat, so it'll probably be like the boundary of the chat. Yes, please, thank you. If you could, blah blah. In the in the Donathon section, in the Donathon's Steam frame mod section. This way it's all in the same place. And I will remember when I see it. When I go back to it, basically. I will see it. Uh, thank you. I had a list of shit to do. Yes, I need to do that. And oh, the bot! The bot also to warn of incoming ads. I keep forgetting to do that with the thing. I forgot the name of the bot, but I use it. So, um, ours does something too. Ours does something. I was working on this before the stream started. Um, well, before I started preparing to start the stream, more specifically. So if everything implodes, it's probably my fault. If everything implodes, it's probably my fault. I didn't test this except in desktop. I didn't actually test it in world just yet. With the upgrade that I did to it, or fix, more specifically. So we're going there. Y'all may remember a certain beach world I had, but I've been updating it, redoing its lighting, and so on, to make it nicer. There's still a few glitches. Thank you for the follow, Cantarook. Cartarook, I mean. Hi, hi. Okay, here we are, see? You've seen this. I'm still gonna add things around here. Like photos, like I had before in the original version. But I've been, changing some stuff around here. Followers, wait, what? Okay, I've done something. Channel, yeah, but thank you. Thank you, Local. Total followers. It's a certain number, yeah. But yeah, I changed the lighting of this place completely. I'm using the new light volumes thing. The swimming isn't working. Yep, you remember it. I did an event here before. I think it was my birthday, but it was the old version of this world. And by old version, I mean the 2-year-old version. So what time for me? For me right now is 4:49 a.m. right now. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna redo everything with a more performant lighting. So that even people that may have weaker PCs or even possible Steam frame stuff running on PC because it has a lower overhead for graphical capability, they can come here. 10:50 p.m. Like, yeah. I started the stream an hour and a half ago. Stepping on the beach. So I remade the lighting to be better and more performant at the same time. Because I like performance and ensuring that everyone gets to see cool shit, you know? So for future events, but it's still a work in progress. I didn't finish adding, replacing the default paintings, so I started the world from scratch. This is a glitch. It's because this is sticking out, and I forgot. And if you notice, it does count as light, so it doesn't light me up if I approach. See? Hey Flux, hi. Welcome stream. It's the cutest raccoon waifu on the internet. I don't know about that. And this also lights up. See? If I jump, you can see it lighting me up. correctly. So I've been working on all this, but it's all very performant. Uh, you need to support light volumes with your avatar, otherwise this will not work. The lighting, you can see it's affecting my legs as I move. Um, no clip actor and pets. Thank you. You know what hola means? Yes, I know what it means. I think everyone knows what hola means. Hola, hola. ¿Cómo te llamas? Just when you move around. It appears in a specific location, right? So I need to move to ensure it appears in the right place. This one, I'm taking Spanish this year in school. Nice. Good luck. I don't have. You have the bar counter, but no bar there. I may not have the bar though. That's their head pads. It makes sense. I don't the water is also nice. I like the performance right now, I think. I managed to make this run in 90 frames per second, even though I'm streaming. With all the optimizations I did to this place. Which I think is cool, I think. If you can be in a place and stream still at 90 frames per second, you're doing something right for optimization. Because nothing pushes VR more than being in a place and streaming it at the same time, because it's rendering 3 times. 2, 1 for each eye. And the third one, which is the camera you're seeing, the stream camera. No. 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 Now let's see if the swimming is working. I don't think it is. I think the water splashing is. Yeah, the water splashing is working. The swimming is broken. Wait, what is this? What is this odd line? Anyway, splashing works, as you all can see. Splashing is working as intended, but there's no sounds because something is broken, and I need to figure out why. So there's, it's my thing with good water, see? It's my thing with good water. While Mini-Me is, I mean, she can walk out of the water, see? Look at that. Look at her. Like Jaws. So, there's all these light parts, but the way the lighting is done is actually quite optimized with light volumes, which have very little overhead for rendering. So I think I can get this thing running at like, seriously, where's that insane? Yeah. You're damn right. So I think I can make this run like at 60 on a Quest 3, maybe, possibly. Later I will be uploading the Quest version of this world and test it with my Quest 3, Quest 2, and 2 different mobile devices. Because I test things in different hardwares to make sure it runs, right? I still need to test this in VR in my old PC to see if people with older hardware can run it properly. Because I intend on using this for, community meetups. I want to make sure everyone can be here. Doesn't matter if they're on a phone, on a Quest, on a Steam frame, on a PC, whatever. PC VR or not, everyone will be able to be in this world. On the hardware, yep. So I'm gonna test this in like 6 different devices. We'll be 1210, but the water is only 99%, so the world is 1.200. You're damn right. You're damn right. I mean, you know, it's like, this comes from development, um, and testing and making sure things run on as many things as possible, which is something a lot of people forget now. And in game dev, I wish more people did what I do, but they don't. Imagine a world a PC user could not use. I can do that. It's very easy. I can make a world that a PC user can't use, but a Quest user can. In fact, I have one like that. That was an experiment. I was wondering if it was possible, and it was. I did that. It's possible. It's actually possible. I have one world like that I can only access it with my Quest. It will not work for PC. With a moan that fucking close. Maybe. Yeah, it would be, but you know, the idea is just for the light effect, you know. It's just for fun. It's just for fun. So don't think too hard on it. Don't think too hard on it. I'll probably give a better tour of this. I wanted to get the swimming working, but I don't know why it's not working. It's like it's an older version that is broken and does not work. I don't know why. Is this yours? Yes. I'm showing what I'm working on with all the lighting. Like in my body, it's going to be like, oh no. You know, I'm showing the lighting reworks and the water stuff and splashing of the water and how I'm optimizing things. I don't remind forget to fix the fucking wheel. Thank you, glad you like it. Glad you like it. No. So I'm trying to optimize things as much as possible. I want to make sure that everyone can run this cozy island. Yep, it's indeed a nice cozy island. I'm still gonna put invisible limitations. Right now, you can walk out of the world and fall off of the world. You're not supposed to, but right now you can, because I didn't put limiters on it. So you can just walk out. What the fuck just happened? So right now you can actually go to these boundaries. Literally walk out of it as you go. And see that the world ends here. See? The rock. You're not supposed to see this. Do you know about Poppy Playtime? I know about it, yeah. I do indeed. I never played it, but I know of it. There's an invisible barrier in the ocean. Yep. So, what I'm gonna do, but I want the water to be usable, right? I'll probably put, like, a cylinder. Possibly. You found? Of course. Wasn't it an ice wall? It was not. It was just nothingness. It was just nothingness. I'm gonna try and put maybe like a cylinder around. That is the collision, so you don't see more than you should. I think it'll always be possible because I want you to be able to swim out as much as possible. We made a new episode of Puppy Playtime / episode 1. Okay. So yeah. Just tried to do what I could. There was a glitch around. If I go here, let me go down. You can see like it just keeps going, right? but eventually you fall down. You fall off the world. Through the world. The collision only goes so far. Punch out those devices beaches have in water to mark the limitation for people. Ah! Okay, let me go to the fire. So yes, the fire does illuminate. You can see the log is here. See, look at my legs. The log is there, right? So if I go in front of the log, it will, of course, cast the shadow on the leg. Is like the log is in the way of the illumination. There's a sound. You can hear the sound of the crackling of the fire. That's all here. There's a few things I'm very particular in VR. One is fire crackling and fire actually illuminating what's around it, which I think is quite important. Perfectly for me, yeah. Live shadow or force shadow PNG file. What? Hey Renji. Hi. Oh, we're doing well. How cute. Yeah, it's a pasta good, thank you. Hope you're doing well too. This is indeed the perfect place for mittens. Where people can just, get around. Enjoy. This is big lighting, but it's done in a nice way because it's using light volumes that shadows are still in some way calculated. See? In some way. It's different. It works in a different way, in a very optimized way, which is why I can get 90 frames per second here despite streaming, which is very important for me. I really want performance in this world to be thank you. Glad you think so. We're going to sing some campfire songs. Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna fire around the camp song. As long as using love shading like ray tracing or a PNG image of a custom shadow like games that. Oh, you mean baked shadows? It's complicated. It's complicated. It's not ray traced? It's not ray traced? That'll be beyond the scope of optimization here. This is using baked lighting in the world. And the shadowing effect is using essentially light volumes made of voxel detection and light sources that are calculated through voxel. Voxels are like pixels, but in 3D. It's like a little cube, like a pixel, but it's in 3D, so it's three-dimensional pixel. And all these voxels, this area is covered in voxels everywhere. You don't see them. And the only thing they govern is lighting. So as we're in the voxels here, it knows that behind the log, these voxels are not affected by that light source. So, it's darker. It's from the light of that light source, which is indirect lighting. Because if you notice as I move, it suddenly goes here. And it knows the log is no longer there. So these voxels are now lit up by that light also. Have you seen that Windrose game? Yes, I have. Essentially pirate No Man's Sky. It's actually pretty good. I tried the demo. I forgot to tell you actually. I forgot to tell you. I was going to tell you and then I didn't because I forgot. And I had stream, so I forgot. But yes, Windrose is actually pretty fun. Water physics on that? Just perfection. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I was surprised by it. I gave it a try. It was pretty fun. Can be played single player. You can create your character. It's nothing too outrageous. It's within certain limitations, but I'm sure they're gonna add more. I only played the demo, by the way, so not everything was there. It's pretty good. Sailing was actually really fun. I had to build my own boat because yes, move along, move. Separate thing. Separate thing. This calculation is pre-baked. Um, so if the log suddenly disappeared, you would just see a shadow there. Actually, I can show you this. If I put this, see the shadow? If I move the log, this is what you see. You see where the light meets. I'm guessing you made yourself as best as I could. Yes. You can even have muscles and stuff, so of course I added abs to myself and all that. So I got abs here, I got abs there. Yeah. The abs are there. Which is your right controller is getting warm. No, it's not. Seriously? The right controller is not warm. Now it's gonna shut down because Valve, please. Okay. Just the Steam frame. For the love of God. Okay. Just release it. Relying on racetracks to main games like Water 2 and VRC. Oh yeah, that makes sense, yeah. I understand that because I'm very particular about lighting as well. I thought about adding more dynamic stuff, but dynamic lighting is no. President Break. Yeah, so lighting is also important for me. There's two things that are very important for me. Lighting, audio. You can hear the waves, right? Makes sense. You can hear a bit of the wind as well. Does it make sense? Stuff like that. It's the little things, you know. Little things are important. For me, sound design, lighting, and water. Very important things. That's why I'm very particular about those things a lot. Making sure that things, this is just a little display, but making sure that actual light sources cast light is a good thing, you know? Or cast it correctly. I'm using light volumes for that because it's the most optimized way of doing it. Which is pretty fun. I use bakery for my light baking because it's how the lighting ends up looking the best. It just works, you know? I can show more. Actually, my entire office is rendered the same way with light volumes. Moonlight and casting shadows. I did in an older version, but it was causing... I rendered it at the lowest possible shadow resolution, but even people with older PCs had issues with it. Because basically the way it works, if you have dynamic lighting, like proper dynamic shadows, what happens is that the render time, the render cost, as it's actually called, of each object is doubled because it's calculating the shadows on it. So it's like it renders everything twice. It renders the base object and then the lighting pass or shadow pass on it. So I did have an older version of that. So what happens is that since it was doubling, I actually disabled the dynamic thing. Yeah, exactly. So I disabled the shadow casting, and instead I rendered the shadows as light volumes. See the thing here? So if I do this, it does in shadow, blah, 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 because I am behind the thing, just like here, you know? See? So I calculated the shadows and light volumes instead. Uh, Performance reasons to ensure that nothing dies, I guess. Because I really want to make sure that everyone can, if I do, when I do, it's not if, because it will happen. Do I have player live shadows? No, no, I do not. I have contact shadows through ambient occlusion, which is different. It's more manageable to have ambient occlusion, contact shadows, even if small, to ensure that things actually have a contact shadows. If you look, see the slide. If I put my hand over myself, you can see that it's not just an outline. There's a slight darkness of ambient occlusion. That. See? That's what I'm doing. Contact ambient occlusion. It's better. Nah, you don't get it. It's not easy to do in VR anyway. Uh, Having a contact shadow on the floor, bad. Having a live shadow is a dynamic shadow, so it doubles the rendering. Is what I'm saying. You know, you don't do that. Um, I mean, you do, but if you want this to work on everything, you don't, right? Let me show you what I mean. Um, still have the old version somewhere. I think I still have the old version. Let me show you the old version so you can see what I mean. I still have it here. Is it this one? Yes. I preloaded. This is the old 2 or 3-year-old version. Turn some things off for potato devices. No. See, here's the problem with doing something like that, where you turn things on and off. It means some people will see it looking like shit. See what I mean? Some people will see it looking like shit. But if I optimize everything for a specific baseline look, even with everything set to the bare minimum, it'll always look good. I optimize to a target and go from there. See the shadows that I made? See the low resolution on the shadowing? That's how low I had to go to make it be performant, even if I was streaming it. And by performant, I mean, for this computer, it's still running at 90. But I want it to be performant for everyone that set foot here. That was not acceptable. That was not acceptable. You can set options only within the world itself. Because you can't, like, optimize for there isn't a global way of setting things in VRChat per world. You just can't set it like that. So the only way is to have it in the world itself. You know, you can see there's something here in the world. Here we go down. Blech. This is a different water. It still does the splashy. But old water, I don't like it. It looks good from the outside. It looks bad once you get in. There's no global way. What I can set is have options in the world itself, like here, for certain things. That doesn't look as good. Doesn't look as good. There's an even older version with a different kind of lighting. Uh, bleh, you know, another version with yet another kind of lighting. But you know, and there goes the right hand. No, we're good. So mm, optimization, 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 very important. Uh, so I gotta optimize everything from the start. And if I do it like that, it looks good regardless if you're on Quest, lower end PC, Steam Frame, Steam Frame standalone, or Steam Frame on PC, or Steam Machine, or mobile device like Android phone or something. I set a target. I optimize for said minimal look target. And going by that, that's how I do it. And then it'll run good on everything. Uh, I wish more devs did this, both VR and normal. That's why we get disasters like, Monster Hunter Wilds performance woes that still happen, unless they actually fix a few things. It still happens. Or Borderlands 4, which was a complete and total optimization disaster. Um, that even if you're playing it on a PlayStation 5, which should be the lowest minimum target, it crashes after like 2 hours because of memory leaks. Just, no, no. That's not how you do. That's not how I do things anyway. Um, so uh, I do this optimization approach on things. Another example. Let me show you another one. This one, and I'll show something different in a bit. Here's another one I made. Or more like I made the lighting of one part, I made the other, and another one that is not finished yet. Okay, here we are. I did the lighting for this place. Uh, so you get the nice optimized light volume based lighting on this, where you can like approach things and things have lights and so on. Take over here. And then you can use this door and you go down this nice little corridor with lightings on the ceiling that light me up. Oh, I forgot to have. Oh no, you see the thing there. Okay, there's lightings. You can actually see the light trapped a little bit. And then it's past. Does that. And then we are here in this area with very specific lighting things. Again, light volumes. And since I do good optimization here, this place has particles, like steam particles. So even when streaming, I can run this at 80 frames per second. I don't think I can make it better, but I'm still gonna try. I know the reason is the steam. If I can find a better way of doing the steam particles, I will optimize it further. But right now, let me check something actually. Right now, I can pull in 88, 85, 80, almost 90. It hits 90 at times. In my office, 90. It's locked at like 90. Um, even when streaming. So that's how I try performance. I do it with the stream camera out. even if I'm not streaming, to have an extra render load on top. 0 viewers at max, yes. Mhm. See? I have lighting, it's all nicely illuminated as I approach these things, and there's the lighting here that comes from the floor. Although, there's water too. Oh, right, I forgot I don't have that. There's the ripples, you can see there's dynamic water ripples as I contact, but it doesn't have the splash yet. Um, I actually it had to, but I removed it. All bleach lighting, baked, yes, baked, but with the light volumes to make it dynamic in an optimized way. The voxels thing. Okay? Now we're gonna go to a place that is not finished. It's similar to the other beach, but not optimized. This is all dynamic shadows, by the way. You can see a shadow over there. Both sides of the beach. It's completely different though. But as you can see, it's not the best. It's not really optimized yet. I didn't get the time to optimize this part yet, more specifically. But it has the water, um, with a thing, and the swimming is actually working here. Except the splashing. But anyway, this one has the swimming, and the swimming is working. Um, in this one, but I still need to fix a lot of things. Yeah, you know, frames lost. At least on stream, you don't see it. Ow! You know why? Because streams only work at 60 frames per second. Oh, there goes the left hand. It's not working. Why? Hold up. Okay. Wait, let me replace this. The beach ball. Nice. So it doesn't matter if I'm rendering it higher than 60, as long as I'm rendering it higher than 60, which I am. Um, you get, since the stream is only 60, it's gonna work anyway. You know, that's why I don't notice a difference, even if right now I'm running at 70 frames here because I didn't optimize this place yet. This is all dynamic lighting. I may actually keep this one in specific as dynamic lighting because it's different. It's a different place, different thing. I need to fix the sand. I don't like how the sand looks yet. Everything else is mostly fine. Um, I swear it's like anyway. um, are you gonna track or something? That'd be nice. This way you don't notice the dips. For example, since I am okay, it came back. Since I'm actually getting stutters that I feel because I'm running between 67 and 70. So there's stutters. I see it. On stream, you're not because it's over 60. You're only rendering 60, so it's always going to look fine for you. No, they're dying. There's no point. They're dying and breaking, and that's why I'm doing. Am I pointing here? That's why I'm doing this to help get this when this comes out to replace. The trackers, I already have the thing. Well, I don't have it. I have it paid for. It's different. Uh, but it's only gonna arrive around August or something. August, from August to October. Um, that'll essentially just solve everything, tracking-wise. And at least for the headset and the hands-wise, that's gonna be this. It's all dying. Don't worry about it. A lot of this stuff is all 5 years old. Like the trackers I'm using are like 4 and 5 years old in multiple cases. It's wear and tear. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just wear and tear. Uh, lighting here does not work too correctly yet because yeah, here, one here. So you know, things and so on. But that's why even different areas here have different frame rates. It's all different. This area just didn't optimize yet. Like a gotcha game. A little bit. A little bit. Like for example, if I'm looking in this direction, it's 62 frames per second, 65. So you know, for you, don't even notice it. So it's different places with different optimizations, right? If I go here, I'm not getting that. I'm getting way more. I'm getting 85 because of the theme, right? If I go back here, let me, I'm at 90, for example. Because here is a more optimized location. Even though sometimes it oscillates to 85 because there's rain particles going on. You know, I can't do much about that. It is what it is, right? But even then, it does hit the 90. But it's a bit more oscillating because of if I turned off the rain particles, it would go to 90 essentially. Um, you just gotta aim for a render target and go for that. And that's what I try to do as best as I can. I aim for a certain target of performance on as many platforms as possible and go for that. Is all that 3D? He'll no, no. So the hill, yes, the hill is actually a low poly. If you look closely, you can see this actually low quality. Because it doesn't have to be higher quality. From here, from the normal location, you don't really notice it, right? The trees are actually 2D imposters that are waving, just like the leaves here. Those are just 2D imposters, like billboards, you know? But from this distance, you don't really, I mean, you notice if you're looking for it and you can tell, right? But at a glance, it's in the background. You don't notice that. So it's all just a bunch of textures, billboards, just moving slightly, swaying. That's how it works. It's not actual like wind physics or anything. It's just a sway, just a little sway, just like these leaves here. The ones here. It looks so much nicer because they're moving, right? It's just a visual effect. There's not actually wind causing that. I went up to this area. See? You do see the God rays. See? So you get that. Sometimes there's like shooting stars in the sky. Let me see if there's any that eventually happens. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out if there's gonna be one or not. They occasionally happen. They occasionally go pshoo, pshoo, pshoo. And they have it. We can see. Frame rate is pretty good here too. Up here. Because it's all essentially optimized, right? In a way to be as optimized as possible, of course. Uh, Resolution will always affect things, and like if I'm not like even the other areas outside, if I'm not streaming locked 90, right? I'm but since I optimize with streaming in mind, which it gives an extra render load to the entire thing, it ensures that if no one is streaming and is in a place, they will get the render target. So it's okay. Uh, I'm weird. I know. It's a developer thing that I wish more people did. Um, I develop things in a retro way, to call it something, where I try to squeeze all the performance I can out of something as much as possible. Uh, 'Cause I want everyone to be able to enjoy things the same way. Here's one of my. I'm evil like that. Um, I just try to like squeeze as much performance as I can out of something. Oh, there's a shooting star. Saw that. They occasionally shoot across the sky. Yeah, lighting. And my office is the same. It's easier in my office to maintain performance even when I enable raining because it's a much smaller place. It's literally just a room. So easier to manage performance. What are the timers on a shoot? Random. Random. So you don't, it just happens. It happened once that I saw two almost at the same time. I was like, pew, pew, because the random happened to me 1 second later. So one spawned, the other spawned. Like, pew, pew, two appeared. So it can happen. It's just a random thing. What's min-max? I don't remember. I would have to open the map and check. This has been like this for like for a year now or something. Yes, this has been going for a while. To note, this is also based on something. I didn't do everything in here completely. I've been modifying. In the case of this world, it's been just a modification. See, here's where the shadow meets, and I did all the lighting for this place again from scratch. Because I'm very particular. I forgot something. Um, water sprinkles on the wood. Yeah, an older version had it, and then I upgraded the version of the material, and it broke. The water drops hitting the wood, so I need to fix that. Minor thing. Minor thing. It's the minor thing to fix. Oh, sorry about that. Otherwise, you got little lining things as you approach, and things just work. Caffeine. Yes. Finally, right? Optimization. Performance. Yeah. It's also why I'm sometimes like very critical of like VR worlds I visit and they have like terrible performance. Oh shit, sorry. Music was too loud. How many unique custom worlds you own made? Good question. I have 43 worlds uploaded. Some are multiple versions of the same thing as I upgrade them, I re-upload, and so on. Made by me from scratch, I have like, let me see. Counting just unique stuff. Not counting dupes if we go just by unique uh, made by me from scratch completely, maybe like 5. Um, if we go just by that, worlds that were not made only by me, but I made stuff for it, like completely making the lighting for it. Um, like maybe another 5 or 6. It's like 5 or 6 made from scratch by me, and 5 or 6 that are modified by me. If that makes sense. That's more or less how it is, give or take. My guess is 15. That makes sense. There's one that I want to remake actually, which is this one. We're gonna go there. Why not? We're talking about this, so we're gonna go there. I apologize if this is all boring, but just me talking about the development of stuff. So the next world that we're gonna go check is a curious case of an experiment. Hey Tingers, hi hi. Welcome stream. So this world is a very curious example. So what is this? Oh Jesus, hi. 61. Hey, thank you for the resub. Hi. Damn, that's a lot of time. This world is very dark. This world is very dark on purpose. This was an experiment. Um, this world is a complete and total experimentation of lighting. And I'm gonna remake it. Just putting that out there. One of these days. So I tried to see what would happen if I put together a world entirely made with dynamic lighting. So everything is casting shadows when intersects lighting and so on. It gives it a very specific look, you know? Gives it a very specific look. I'm using screen space reflections for, you know, the water puddles on the ground. There's water puddles on the ground, all over, and they use screen space reflections for that. The darkness is very dark as a result in this world. We're just gonna, so here's a bit more lighting. There's that thing. So it's like it's actual proper dynamic lighting. So, you know, that's how I made this entire place here. You notice everything is doing that, and I think that, yeah, see the screen space reflections over there and all that, and different types of lighting all over the place. This place is all in dynamic lights, completely, no exception. I'll go here because there's a light over there. But once again, thank you, Tinger. 61 is great. Yeah. But because of the nature of the world, while streaming, I get 45 frames per second, right? 45 is an interesting number, though. Your talk is boring, we wouldn't be here, and that's a fair point. But still, but because of that, I get, for example, right now, on this PC, I get 45 frames per second. I get, like, 20-something in an older PC, and 35 or whatever in another test rig. So, which is bare minimum. I think 45 is the bare minimum. Why 45? because it's exactly half of 90, which is the recommended minimum for um for VR, you know. It tends to be the recommend is 90 for VR, not 60 like in other things, but 90. And 45 is exactly 90, which causes a very interesting effect that some headsets make up for it with reprojection because they double the frame rate. So if a place has to be very intensive, I target 45 because the extrapolation extrapolates to 90 because it's exactly half, right? So you go by these render targets. Um, I love watching you talking excited about talking about stuff. I mean, I understand that. It's evil. It's evil. Yeah, but I understood you meant about. I'm glad you all like me nerding out about stuff and technical stuff. Um, but yeah, that's why I think even though this is 45, I'm actually surprised it's 45 considering it's all dynamic lighting everywhere. Is not bad despite that. I don't think it's bad despite the nature of all being dynamic lighting. Um, it gives it a very different type of look, especially if I do this. For example, it's dark, right? And if I do this with my ghost, then things just light up, you know? Although the screen space reflection kind of botches it had um because of that, but it's okay, you know? As you can see, like as I aim the light around, actually I don't think that's appearing on stream. Wait, what was the statement? You see the illumination over there? Because everything is dynamic lighting, it works. Hi Shikami, hi Runic, hi hi. So you know, it just works. I can also just light up the entire place with very bright light, and there we go. So everything works differently. So we'll see. That's like it. Oh yeah, I mean, no, I was just it was rhetorical, you know, a rhetorical thing. So you know, see, you still have light because you have lighting from, you know, these red thingies, right? So you get, I'm still being illuminated by them, but everything is dark except that because there's a light over there, of course. uh, but it's all like it's nice for other things though, you know. See, you can do very specific photography like this. Are you sure it's the lighting that's left the world, or is it because no, 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 that's evil and a very no, Bloodborne, no, no, hide, mm. No, that's nefarious. That's nefarious. Mm-hmm. 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 So you know, it's like ah, but yes, yes, I can feel my cheeks getting warmer, which means blushing. Yes, yes, nefarious. Mm-hmm. It's nice for some you know, specific photography shots, right? Um, it's a nice thing. I have a world specifically for photography. I can show it next. Let me Let me show that. Let's move to another world of mine. Where's this one? Let's go to this one. This one is just 40 megs. It actually would be less, but I have two things on it. I need to fix it. Um, I need to fix a few things on it. Did it appear? Am I here? Yes. Okay. So we have this world, right? And you're probably wondering, what is this world? It's so dark. That's why it's called the dark room, right? We have a shit ton of buttons over there. A shit ton of them. Just buttons. Okay. And we have a light directly above us. It's a spotlight, a dynamic spotlight. So I cast shadows. This is all for, yeah, it's all for specific types of lighting. I use this for photos, sometimes a stream or two. But primarily I use this for photos in a specific style. So I can go here, and we have this. This is the default one, which is that one. I turned it off, so now it's gone. Now turn on this one. It's another light. It's a warmer light. Twinsies! So now I have this one, right? Where it kind of works. I can turn off the wall behind us. What was the button for that? I think it was this. Yeah. So if I want, I can turn off the walls and it's just the ground. Eventually I fall down. So, but if I want to do shots with the walls, for example, was it here? Ah, okay, this is different. There we go. So this one is a volumetric lighting. See, it's a volumetric light. This is for certain shots I want to do more from afar. Give me a second. Let me control the camera to put it, for example, here. Right? And then if I have the camera there and I do this, should work. I do this, and for example, you will see the God rays of the shadow passing through the volumetric light. So I'm moving, and you see that, right? So it's for a specific type of shots that I have this lighting here. Uh, so, but there's more, right? There's like this one, which is just, let me control the camera, just as if we had the fucking camera. No, this is like, uh, you know? And then there's like different kinds. For example, we got, oh, I'm sorry. See, it's another position, but this one casts shadows in a different way. It's like a projector. So you can see that I move and it dynamically is doing this, but it's also projecting the shadow over there. So it works if I want to do certain things like this, for example. And you actually see the shadow appearing projected as I do these things. See? So I made this world entirely so I can have full control. All the lights. This is all dynamic. Everything in here is dynamic. Pretty much everything casts a shadow, except the type of lights I got. Um, you saw the hand. The shadow is not. Bleh. Bleh. No. Not adorable. Um, you may see like over there. There's like, I'm sorry, the massive bright light. Let me go here instead. You can still see the light there, right? Um, you can see there's several buttons, right? But some have three and others have six, right? So why do some have three and others have six? This one is this. It's like a slightly blinking light. This one, of course, not for photography. This one is specifically for recording videos where the lighting has interference. And goes. There's multiple colors for it. Um, for those wondering why some have more than one light or one color option, there's this one. If I look over there, there's that full white, and then we go into other colors like purple. And red. And a deeper blue, which on my skin, because it kind of makes my skin look purple-ish, but you know. And why'd you do? This one is having a moment. I say. You turn that off, and then there's others, right? These are broken. The red goes hard with it does. Yep. So this one is actually broken. It's working, but if you notice, there's it like it cuts off. There was an update to how these lights were worked, and the update broke them. The idea of these is that I could pick it up and use it. But because they broke, they don't work in the volumetric way. If you notice, it's like the light is just going through me, but not stopping on me, casting a shadow. So it doesn't cast shadow, it just goes through, which I guess there's some cool effects you can do with this, but this is not intended. This just broke, essentially. That just broke and I need to fix it. Um, Here's another one that is broken. Same thing. Same effect. It just goes through me. Which is, I guess it's nice for a certain fog effect, but it's not what it was supposed to do. Um, that was not the idea. And then we have orbs. But these I can grab, so I can control how I want the lighting to appear. These are for specific placements, for specific pictures. There's two types of these. There's the dynamic version, the cast shadow, and if I just want to use this, for example, let's say I'm going to use a red light and that. We have two lights. We have red and blue, so I can contrast. See? So I can manipulate these. These are the dynamic ones. These cast shadow. But let's say I want to have a little equalization of lighting because red and blue, when they meet, they actually cause purple, right? See? But what if I want these to stay here, but I still want the purple effect? Then I go to the lighting and I grab the one that doesn't cast shadow, which is this one. This one does not cast shadows. It just illuminates, and I can put it. I place myself in the right place. Then I put this away to keep the illumination and move out of it. A bit further back. Example here. And I can do a bit of a wait, where were they? So I can do the thing where they're, you know, slightly behind me and do the different illumination, but you can see a faint purple from the other one that I put over there. And so it balances out, and I still get the effect of blue and red on each different half. And a slight illumination that doesn't cast shadow. Basically, it's like I'm manipulating the ambient lighting for that system. And so, in this dark room, I can do that. And that's how I manipulate. And several shots I did were here, where you just see me, like in a certain thing, doing a pose or something. That was it. It was here. I did it here. Uh, and there's other things, like, some of you may remember that. There's a few props that I can use. There's just two. I was gonna add more, but I didn't. There's this, and there's my couch, but I accidentally botched the size of the couch, so it's like tiny. I fucked up. I fucked up the scale of this couch, but yeah, you know. So you get that. Ta-da. So that's basically my work on these things, and the thing that goes the hardest, I'll show next, because I know there was an issue in VRChat that caused it to not work, but now that issue is fixed, so it works again, so I can show it. I intend on redoing what I'm going to show now with no lighting, by the way. Oh, 50 stream streak. I just realized that from Runic. God damn, that's a lot. Thank you. Filthy, Jesus. Which is this? This is a dance world. Which is only half a meg. And here we are in the middle. And the music starts. And the music starts. This is a test music I use. Skip. The controller turned off. Good job. You can see everything moving and lighting up. There's screen space reflections on the floor. Even on the wall up there. And it just works, you know. There's a video player. If you look, the world itself outside is blinking and reflecting. Soul dynamic lighting. The performance here is terrible if someone does not have something intense. Someone doesn't have something intense. Because there's reflections, there's stuff. Light sources everywhere, going back and forth. The reflective ball is a ball of screen space reflections, so it's reflecting things too. And that audio thing is going off and so on, blah blah. And the big gates behind me going up and down. I plan on remaking this one day with light volumes instead to get the same effect, but performant. I know I can do this. That's fine. It's just a matter of doing it. So, it's a dance world. I use it on stream a couple of times. Uh, just kind of just to show it off. Since I need to fix it some more, you know. Yeah. Ta-da! Then the music stops and it just stops and everything calms down and it's just like this. I can press play again and of course it would work. Uh, but you know, this is the music I use to test this world because good beat, lots of beats and different sounds going on. So everything is working because this is affected by beat, that is affected by the bass, and that is affected by the trebles and other things. And there's 4 different frequencies being caught in this world. And so different things react to different sounds within the music. So, you know, it just works. It just works. It just works. And that's this world. Um, yes, everything is private. I haven't released anything publicly yet. When I remake this one with light volumes, maybe. If I feel it's good enough. I think my problem is that I never feel that anything is good enough. And and then we're here, you know? And then we're here. I actually get 90 frames per second here. Hey, yo. So, things. Do I got anything else to show? I could show this one, but I'm not going to show. There's a performance problem on it. A terrible performance problem on it. Because I didn't realize, I was like, why is the performance always bad? Why is the performance always bad? And one day, I chose this item that was like 3 million polygons at the corner of the world, and I didn't notice it was there. So that is why. 'Cause there's something with 3 million polygons just in the scene, and I just never fix it. I just stopped using it. I could fix it one of these days, but you know, it's fine. One day. Today is not the day, but one day. One day. Today is not the day. Um, I think that's it. I have other worlds, some that I just uploaded to test, and some that I uploaded to indie change, and oh yeah, I think I only showed this once. There's a video of mine with this. Let me check. Let me go there. Yeah, I actually don't remember what world this is, or what it has more specifically. Never mind. Yes, I do. I actually don't want to show this one. There's a glitch there that is tricky to fix. Um, so I will not show it because it's a crippling bug. Maybe one day I'll fix it. Maybe. Eventually. One day. Today is not the day. Today is not the day. So yeah, that's my stuff. That is my things. 22? No, it's okay. We're good, we're good. So, that's like, I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, let's move here now. Pew! Pew! Ba, 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 ba. Hmm. Let me adjust this now. Am I adjusting it right? Good question. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. This is me centering the place. Right now, it is indeed not centered. It will be. Like now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here we are at my office now. It's missing the chair. I didn't set it down. I actually need to set it down for that. Let me do that real quick. Down here. Oh, it's going back to normal. It's glitching. So it's back in its rightful place. We'll anchor. Where is... There's the chair. And ta-da! Here we are in my office that we've seen several times. It's done the same way. With the light volumes and the lighting and approaching into this does illuminate it in the blue hue of things and so on. Even here, the lights of this are a bit bluish. I may need to redo it, but you know. Yeah, it is past 6 a.m., so lighting starts to appear outside. Ah, so easy thing. For long it's been going, okay. Oh, okay. And then I can enable the rain. The rain's outside. I can indeed open the doors. Doors. Windows. What the hell? So, you know. What are you thinking? Did my hip just drift forward? Yes, it did. Okay, I'm back to normal. That was weird. Still semi-drifting. Hmm. You may hear sounds outside. Not just... I say as my tracking as a slight aneurysm. I apologize about that. It's a slight aneurysm. You don't even notice it. Yeah. I also have a night mode that puts the lighting like this in a more dynamic way. This one actually replaces the lighting with a darker dynamic. It's on purpose. That one is on purpose. That I do it like that. Yeah. Here we are. And I do get 90 frames. Yeah. Because regardless of how I do thing, it's a nice place. Well, it's a small place. Uh, kind of small if you ignore the stuff outside, but it's The stuff outside is optimized, so you good. It does not add a lot. I was doing a sweep, a clean sweep with the debug camera, seeing the work, seeing all the polygons that were always visible at one time when rendering and moving the camera around. And it's always within a certain number. I always try to keep, no matter where you look in this world, it's always below 100,000 polygons in any direction. Which maybe some people think it's a lot, but it kind of isn't. For worlds is fine. If in a given direction you get 100,000, that's pretty good. Pretty much everything nowadays can survive that. I mean, my old PC can, my laptop can, and my laptop is 10 years old, so my laptop is the lowest common denominator, essentially. And the Steam Deck. I also use the Steam Deck for that. So Steam Deck can run this place fine at 60 frames per second, so we're good. These are my targets. My development targets. Can it run? Great. Can it run? Great. Is that just weird, evil development stuff? Just let me drink something. Just trying to keep it all performant, you know? Mm, 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 mm. Ta-da! Wish I found it real quick. Hold up. I think my preview. I don't know, Neurosome. Give me a second. I fixed it. I fixed it. My preview had an aneurysm. I stopped seeing anything. I fixed that. We're good. The legs of it? We're good. Wow. Come on, me checking something real quick. You're not dead. I can't despise, so I don't know what's happening with the controllers, but hey. He's okay. Yeah, I think it's. But think over here. Have fun enjoying. The odd shenanigans of a silly tomboy raccoon. Let's see. And this one is made just match my outfit. We all know that. With my thingies I like all over the place. This that part is always fun. Have it represent me a little bit in some way, you know? Da, 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 da. Uh, I should need to take a shot. Why do it in another blood? Really? Let me do something real quick. Um, I need to put it here, more or less. Then, okay. Sorry about that. I'm just having to put some things down to let them cool off. They got too warm, which is weird. Okay. There we go. So now I have the quest finger dragging, which is nice. But there's a little limit of how far I can actually track, or they've gone for obvious reasons. He goes back there dead. So they need to stay within a radius, which makes sense. It is nice for doing these cool things with the hands and stuff. Harder to do hearts, because then they just go crazy. I suppose I can do it like this. Yeah. I just do it like that. Kinda works. Kinda works. It's a bit odd, but it kinda works. Exactly, it's just the heart. I guess I can also do. Actually, I don't think you can track me crossing the fingers. Like doing that part, which is like doing this. Oh, that actually works. Okay, it actually did. There you go. I can actually do the finger heart thing, doing this with the fingers. I can actually do that. It's a bit harder for some reason. Yeah. So this one actually works. Okay, I never tried. Good to know. Never tried to do this one. I suppose I can do that. Harder to say, like when you try to do it's like, oh yeah. Don't die, Moncho. It's okay. It's okay. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You'll be okay. Oh, Jesus, hi. Sorry about that. You can do it. Gotta think positive. Yeah. Evie, I understand that. It is important to get some rest here and there, you know? Sometimes you just gotta do it. Booba pillow POV. Booba pillow, wait. It's 2:20 p.m. night time. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is kind of early for you. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. I mean, it's always a good time for a nap, right? Napping is always good. Yeah? Oh, Jesus, hi. It's always time for a good wonderful nap. Well, sometimes. Thanks to the bug going back to work. I understand that. It'll be okay, you know? All will be well. Get a thing positive. You can do it. You can do it. You'll see. You'll see. It'll be okay. I say as the hands stop trying. There we go. It'll be okay. Gotta think positive here. It's gonna push some positivity into you. Actually, that's a good idea. Don't do that. Don't try that at home, okay? Don't try that at home. It's okay. Don't try it. It's okay. Never try that at home. It's bad. It's bad, okay? It's bad. So don't do that. uh, there we go. For sure, me, silly. Don't worry about it. It's a normal thing. That starts in a certain amount of time. Hold up. Oh shit, how am I gonna do that with this? Wait, I know. Snooze. I snooze the ad. There we go. I snooze the ad. I delayed it for a bit more. I'll do it again. I saw this animation. Oh? Gonna get married for a while? Uh-huh. If I get the hands too close, they start glitching. Just... bleh. Yeah, so babe, what is the key to a successful marriage? Take over the world? I heard it's good. It's a good plan. You take over the world and it's all okay. Maybe. Hi, son. Hi, hi. I've been stream. Up or down well. What is the key? Is it... I don't... having a pet raccoon. I suppose that could lead to other distractions. Or destructions. This kid. But... You got auto-modded. Did you? Let me see. I saw the message. There. I'll fix that. We're good. It's okay. Easy. I keep you poor, so you can't afford another bitch. Your balls are always empty and your stomach is always full. I'm in. I can see that. That makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Although I guess it's a very specific thing, but no offense there. My hobbies keep me poor anyway. It's part of that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I guess the part of liking each other is probably very specific there too, because yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that'd be it, but I don't know. But I guess that's a possible foundation. That's a possible foundation. Yeah. Hobbies keeping someone poor, as I understand. In my case, it's what I do, but is the things and things and stuff. Hobbies and things. Or my hobbies are expensive. I mean, which yeah, I guess everyone has everyone has their own hobbies, right? It's not like what are my hobbies? Work, which is I guess something, you know, work, working on things and VR and I do play games, but you know, VR and stuff and making sure things work for the streams and the stuff I do. My hobbies are weird, okay? I'm a workaholic. Don't judge, alright? Part of my hobbies are working. Part of my hobbies are working, okay? It's a problem. Being a workaholic is a problem. Is the problem. In some ways. Okay? Don't judge. Don't judge. Judging bad, okay? So it's okay. Ah! Oh, sorry about that. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, let me do this again. I snoozed the thing again. Da, da, da. This snooze was shorter. Interesting. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Judging intensifies. How's the judging? Blah, blah. Judging intensifies. Blah, blah. Uh, oh, my Jeep is high. Ba, 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 ba. Wait, I can do this. Maybe. Can I do this? Oh my god. The fingers are not going to the right place. It's okay, I'll do this then. I'll do this one. No! I almost fucked up. How was it? Like that. Yeah, there we go. See? This one works. This one kind of works, okay? So we'll do this one for the thing. It's the heart, dude. Also, extra anxious about the job because I'm starting to process to consolidate my unsecured loans. This will take 5 years to pay off. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I get it. You can do it. Gotta think positive. It'll be okay. You can do this. Yeah. You can do it. Guess we're stewards. I'll go and flip the proverbial burger. I mean, it works, you know? Flipping burgers. It's a thing. It's fine. You learn some interesting skills doing that. Surprisingly, you actually learn some interesting organizational skills doing that. Because they kind of teach you some interesting work methods to keep things on track. It actually applies to a lot of things, not just burger flipping, which is interesting. You're always learning something from everything. And it's very important, you know? Same, it's just like working retail. I didn't do part-time work back in my teen years. See, it works out. So you get it, you get it. Oh, I accidentally opened that again. So you get it, right? Um, like when I did, retail, I also learned a lot about a lot of things, actually. Um, I also worked a lot, learned a lot about a lot of things in my retail period. Um, very interesting stuff. When you look at what's going on in the background, a lot of people don't know. It's very interesting. Um, the things that need to be considered and organized, and it's a thing. It's a thing. A lot of people have no idea. A lot of people have no idea. I have to take my shots again though. It'll be okay. You can do this. You can do this. Yeah. Gotta think positive, but I always try to think positive. So, I think it's important. It's important too, to have a. Yeah, let's not think about it. Let's look on the bright side. And what is the bright side? Raccoons. Hmm. Raccoons are the bright side. Yeah. Raccoons. It all makes sense now. Ah. Hot raccoon girl. Where? Where? What do you mean? Where? I don't see anything. I don't get it. I don't get it. I see. Silly raccoon girl, yeah. Dun dun dun. See the raccoon tomboy. Yeah. uh, with all due respect, would. Mm-hmm. All the respect. Kitty Tenushi. Aesthetic, hi hi. I can trim. After doing well. Hi hi. The wood. The woodchuck. Woodchuck, yes. Woodchuck. Maybe. uh, just the whole thing. It's okay, Suppose it is Lent. Lent? The wood. I mean, miracle wood. Wait, where does this come from? This is a game. Ah, I forgot the name. Shit. Let's go miracle with your giant hand. I made the sign of the cross. I did? When? I did? I don't remember doing, like that or something. I don't remember doing. Really? I don't remember that. But I didn't. The hand dragging doesn't even. I didn't do this or something. It's going brrrr. That'd be very Ultraman. No, like, first blessing me. Oh. Uh. Horny. Bless you, my child. Bless you, my child. For the Church of the Raccoon blesses you. Ah, ah. I know that's the Halo theme, but it's okay. It's close enough. It's close enough, It's close enough. Oh my god. What did the hand dragon do? Wait, what? Yes. Yes. That'll be the thing. It's close enough. Welcome back. You missed me blessing you with a Halo song. And then Dragon did the Dorima. You came back from ads, it still says the ads are going on for me. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Don't you just love Twitch? Being consistent or lack of it? Yeah. Consistency? Twitch? What is that? Who knows? Maybe. Wait, let me see the time. Yeah, is the time. That's been 3 hours. And it is going to be the Sunday thing where mom has the visitor. So I will be ending the stream so I can have time to, organize things and blah blah, and then lock myself in the office while the visitors are outside because, I like to just, yeah, be in place. Just be in place. No. Let me try to turn on the controllers, if they will work. I hope so. That'd be nice. Oh, wait, they just snapped in my hands instantly. I am shocked. Well, but of course, everything else drifted. Let's wait for it to go back to place. It did. Okay, the hand just... I knew it was too good to be true. Okay, the hand is back in place. Yeah. And stop. I grab this. I grab this. But yeah, let me... What? Did it just... Oh, it's back. Okay, we're good. I was seeing things dying, but after all, it was a false alarm. There was no death yet. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I hope you all enjoyed it. With your support. And I hope to see you all later. Bye bye. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye bye. Mwah. Love you all. It's a heart. This time it's a heart. Where's from? Bye bye. Mwah. What? Where's the mouth now? So I can do this. Here we go. Found it. Bye bye.